Hear a knock on the door and the night begins.
It's almost unbearable.
Starting to run even deeper now. This is actually technically the fourth thing I've tried to put effort into tonight. I had a thing that I had recorded almost an hour of audio for, and fortunately the video was fucked, which is just great. I love it when that happens. So I snipped some of the audio out, any awkward pauses, and put it to a single picture, because I didn't feel like throwing out an hour's worth of microphone faff. Is that the word I want? Faff? So, just put it on the picture I was going to use for the intro. And I love how I only ever find out that, like, something is wrong with the video after I've set up the video, edited it, and, like, waited forever for it to get half through compiling. Only then will it be like, I don't like this file for some reason. And I could do all kinds of stuff to make it work. I did it with Star once. But it sucks doing that. And it just wasn't worth it.
Give them no quarter.
I mean, basically, long story short, I'm not doing any more prison architect. Fucking, there's always something wrong with it. And besides, with an hour of lost footage, nobody knows what's going on. Least of all me. I really designed that prison too intelligently anyways, I think. It didn't really plan or anything. I was just kind of doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm gonna do this and that and this. But it still sucks.
As the fiend falls,
Still sucks, because, I mean, the number of things that I have finished is pretty low. Which makes sense, given the sheer amount of things that I have tried to do. Most of the time, it's just me trying to put a fucking hook out there, like, well, maybe if I make a random video, somebody one day will be like, ooh, a video on that subject I wanted to see. And then they click on the video and they're like, oh, well, maybe there's something else on this channel that isn't garbage. But probably not. I mean, I guess there's stuff out there that appeals to anyone. I know there's channels where people just record themselves drinking a glass or 20 of water.
These nightmarish creatures can
That's
be
actually
felled.
pretty cool.
They can be beaten.
I think that somebody was just like, I'm gonna make a fucking cup of water, I'm gonna drink that shit, and then I'm gonna put it on the internet, show it to my mother. Fuck. What's wrong? This little glove box has decided it does not want to stay where it lives.
If only treasure
It's probably
could
because of
stop
the weight
flow of
my feet have on the
otherworldly
dashboard.
corruption.
You know, I'm kind of messing with the mechanism, which had to be messed with and put together with improvised parts. But hey, it works. And honestly, I think it looks pretty cool with its little made-up handle. Should take a photograph of it. I'm not going to, but I should. Because, pretty cool, I think. Maybe I only think it because I put the thing there. I'm, like, really, really arrogant about everything I do all the time. You know, I believe that I'm the best thing ever. Not even since sliced bread. Like, in the beginning, there was this universe thing, and it was created, right? And sometime after that, it was like, oh man, where am I gonna put this thing?
A fortune.
You know, like
Waiting to
me
be
as a
spent.
component of the universe. It's like, I have to put it at a specific point in time and space in order to ensure, you know, that I don't destroy everything with my sheer tubularity. And so I exist now, which makes sense. I mean, you gotta put the awesome thing surrounded by a bunch of bummer
Darkness
things, don't
closes
you?
in, haunting the hearts of men.
I mean, something important must be going on, because I exist, and I wouldn't exist if there weren't important things going on, right? I mean, very obviously there's an imaginary world with space demons that have taken over, and who else but myself could take care of that problem very slowly and inefficiently, in a manner that's probably irritating literally
Cruel
2 people.
machinations spring to life
I mean, at this point,
with a singular
those being
purpose.
myself and the Puerto Rican who clicked on the video, watched like the first 14 seconds and was like, oh, I like this song. That's a weird picture. And then it gets into this part and they just want to leave so badly. But they don't. They don't, because I've actually, you know, rigged this entire video with a low-tone hypnotic thing to force them to sit and watch it for like 6 minutes and 40 some odd seconds. I mean, after that point, it'll probably stop being effective. You'll start getting nosebleeds, headaches, and so on. But I think it's worth it just to add, you know, extra 3 minutes to the total time watched. I'm probably getting this wrong, but my analytics, which it's kind of hilarious looking at it. There's like 2 views at all, period, on anything. But it's super weird. Peru, one of those countries that starts with P, and for some reason I'm thinking South American. One of them actually has the highest retention time, like 60% of the video they watch, which is pretty impressive given the drivel that they clicked on. So, hey, maybe that means they find the sound of my voice less than grating. Or maybe they were trying to find a way to learn some English, in which case I am a terrible teacher, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if that's what you came here for. Because, I mean, really, other than the people I have specifically linked to it, I actually get a lot of views from foreign countries, which weirds me out a bit. Maybe it's because of my location. It actually should get to Japan and all that shit, Asia, a little bit quicker than it would get to mainland, which is cool. You know, if it traveled out linearly, which I'm going to pretend like it does. Every time I send out a video, it just sends out this EMP shockwave out to the entire planet, and eventually into the universe, but that takes a while because there's an atmosphere and, you know, all these blocking satellites that were put up by Al-Qaeda to prevent us from getting communication with the moon base, which is really too bad. Al-Qaeda's not the terrorist group anymore, though, right? It's, now it's like ISIS. Although, by the time anybody actually watches these, it'll probably be somebody new. But in the end, they're all the same. You know, all the terrorist groups, not just the Middle Eastern ones. I mean, all they really want to do is break shit so people will look at them And I mean, I guess people are paying a lot of
Seize this
attention to him.
momentum. Push
What
on
they
to the
want.
task's end.
I don't get it though, because with all the eyes that look at terrorists and their stuff, you would think there would be some successful efforts to, like, I don't know, fix some of the shit that results in those situations being created in the first place? I don't know. I think if people weren't so fucking miserable, maybe they wouldn't feel the need to blow up marathons. Or whatever the most recent thing was. I think it was in New York again, actually. It didn't bother to go through because anymore you just see somebody did something terrible and you're like, oh god. Well, I guess all the prices are going to be higher for a while, and I'm going to hear a lot of yammering about whether I think it was done by this dude or that dude, or if it was all a plot by Donald Trump and the Illuminati. Which, I still think it's hilarious that people are actually worried about it. Because, I mean, I guess some people don't know that I'm here, and therefore everything's gonna be fine. Jeez, even when I dim the screen all the way, this is way too bright. It's because, like, the program has this white background. So, you know, that just makes it completely blinding. Looks like this squad kicked some ass. Like, wow, that's really good, getting them bleed just in time to kill their heavy melee. So you can afford to focus your fire.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
It actually looks like I had some sort of a plan there. I probably did. I seem to remember the session starting really well. And then kind of gradually going to shit. Because I think by the end of it I was actually mad at the game again, which seems to be how it goes anyways.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
It is one of those kind of upsetting ones. I want to know how the hell the fish was a trap, though. I could have probably grabbed that extra curio. What the hell needs it? Just finish the mission, get out, grab some coin. Like a smart person would.